Hey Gemini, I'm going to pull you a past, present, and future spread today. I will clarify it, and then I'll take a card of advice at the end. You have the Lovers in reverse as your past energy. Oof, that's too many. A lot of cards want to come out in your present. You have the Queen of Earth in reverse and the Two of Water. And and then in your future energy, you have the Acolyte of Earth. Sorry. And then your current, your overall energy at the bottom of the deck is the Great Way, which is the Chariot. Sorry. The Moon is clarifying the Lovers in reverse. Another two cards want to come out for your current energy. The Four of Wands in reverse and the King of Swords. And you've got two cards clarifying the Acolyte of Earth, the Four of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay. Clarifying your overall energy is the Six of Wands. So right off the bat, I want to say there's some sort of victory in relation to something you're moving forward on, something you're moving on, something you're, let's say it this way, something you're making moves on. That sounds better. Sounds more accurate. So, I mean, that's just what I'm getting for your overall. It's as simple as that. These two together feels like you're victorious on something that you're making moves on. And I feel that there's that emphasis on moving with this horse in the background here. I do sometimes when I look at that card, I get like a White Knight feeling. Like being saved or doing the saving. So I'm gonna hold on to that thought as I move on to your past position. You've got the Lovers in reverse with the Moon. This is already feeling like a really heavy reading. I feel like this is for a person who may have been kept in the dark about something in relation to a relationship. Doesn't have to be romantic, but some sort of maybe partnership, friendship, that sort of thing. If the Lovers in reverse paired with the Moon is what it feels like. So the Lovers in reverse, so the Lovers in the upright is like a divine partnership, right? It's the end all be all. Because it's in the reverse, it feels like there's some, I wouldn't say upheaval, but certainly imbalance, because the Lovers is also a card of balance. I'm trying to find the right word for it, though. I know the word, I can't think of it, though. Turmoil, maybe? That's not the word I was looking for, but I think it's the closest. I think there's some sort of turmoil in some sort of relationship that you are experiencing. Whether this, again, is romantic, platonic, a business relationship, whatever the situation is. I think that you, is this you? Because you're the one victorious here in some sort of movement forward. This is your past, though. So this could have been you in your past. Having information hidden from you. I don't know how to say that. there may have been information hidden from you in the past regarding this partnership with these two cards combined. It could be absolutely something you intuitively felt with the moon, like you maybe knew that there was knowledge being hidden. But let's come into your future placement. You have the Queen of Earth in reverse and the Two of Water. This particular Queen of Earth absolutely feels like first of all, she's in the reverse for you, but in the upright, it feels like she's growing new roots. She is very grounded. She is, so Earth is, in this case, is Pentacles. Pentacles represent resources, including, but not limited to, the self, right? So when I look at this card, it absolutely feels like as she's growing new roots, as she, what was I going to say? Well, I know what I was going to say. I don't know what I said about her. As she's grounded, that's what I said previously. And what I'm trying to tell you is that as she's growing new roots and staying grounded, she's also very nurturing. Queens nurture. And so she's nurturing herself. Because again, Pentacles can be the self. Because the self, the physical form, is a resource altogether. So in the upright, that's what she's doing. She's grounding, she's growing new roots, she's nurturing herself. She's in the reverse though. However, I feel like there's like some contradiction here, because she's next to the Two of Water, which the Two of Cups is similar to the Lovers in that it's a partnership card. But in this case, there's no partner here. It's just the girl. It's just you. You're here alone in the current energy, right? And she also looks like she's sort of, well, she looks raggedy. No offense. She's beautiful. This is a very beautiful depiction of you. However, like her clothes are all torn they're frayed. I wouldn't say torn. They're frayed at the edges. And she's barefoot, and her hair might need to be brushed a little. But if you see, she's got a smile on her face. She's happy. She's not dissatisfied at all by life. And it's like she's peaceful. She looks very, very peaceful. And so I almost want to say that there's like some sort of dichotomy here of like, well, it's like you're not doing the nurturing because you have that Queen of Earth is in the reverse. You're not, maybe you're not taking very good care of yourself, but you're not unhappy either. It's like you're just enjoying the peace, I guess. And I want to say it's the peace of saving yourself and moving, making moves towards perhaps just peace, moving towards peace. And I sort of feel like this victory here is you saving yourself with that White Knight. I think this is you saving yourself, enjoying peace, not worrying about, self-care, which self-care is very important. I don't want to imply that it's not, but sometimes we just need to sit in the energy of being released from whatever this negative energy is in the past. It does feel negative, okay? Because it feels like hidden secrets and like this disharmony in some sort of partnership, okay? And so it's like now you're just sitting in it, sitting in that peace. Now, with that said, we do have this Four of Wands in the reverse, clarifying that along with the King of Swords. And so the Four of Wands in the upright is it's your foundation. It's your home, your, if it's a business, say this is a business partnership, it could be your business. It's whatever um, is being built upon. And it's currently in the reverse, clarifying your Queen of Earth and Two of Water. So I want to say that whatever this is has got your, and maybe, okay, let's say, because the way that they came out, let's say that these two go together, okay? This Queen of Earth and this Foundation card. So this is like, I almost feel like it's not you lacking the nurturing quality. It's almost just like your roots, because there's this root system, right? And it's clarified by the foundation. It's almost like your root system, your foundation is no longer the same. It's no longer there, even. Like it's been ripped out from under you, perhaps. However, being paired with that Two of Water, clarified by the King of Swords, it's like, but you're at peace. It's almost like, yes, I lost my foundation. I lost my root system. I'm sort of in a upheaval almost, but I'm at peace. It's okay. Like it's paired with this King of Swords. It's like, it's okay. I'm at peace. It's time to transform. It's time to change or accept that change. And I say the change because this King of Swords has butterflies all around him. And he's also, so the kings are masters of their suit, and he is the master of the sword suits. The swords are anything in the mind, the intellect, the ego, psyche. And it's like, yes, my foundation is gone, but I've got mental clarity. I've got peace, mental peace. My psyche is not, in running 90 miles an hour. It's like you can finally relax. That's what it feels like. She's just relaxed and just enjoying this pot of flowers in her hands. And anyways, so I feel like that's where you're at currently, or at least that's what the cards are indicating. And so then we move on to your future placement. You have the Acolyte of Earth, which is the Page of Pentacles. In this depiction, this woman is pregnant, and I never take that literally. It's more like she's pregnant with possibilities, or she's pregnant with the resources she needs. She has everything she needs to create something, to birth something into the world. Because pages, what they do, they learn. They're like the children of the tarot. They're young and still learning, and but their job is to gather information, also gather resources, especially in the case of the Page of Earth, because Earth is pentacles, pentacles are resources. So it's like she has, in the future, you, in this case, have the resources that you need to create something. However, you're holding on to them. You're resting on your laurels, so to speak. That's what I get with this card sometimes. That you're, it's kind of the card of like hoarding your resources. Some people call it the miser card. To me, it just feels like you're holding on to the resources rather than utilizing them. And I think it's, so with the Eight of Cups being here, clarifying it in the reverse, it's like, I think it's because, hold on, I think it's because you're not ready to release something. Because the Eight of Cups in the upright is walking away from what no longer serves you. It's in the reverse. I wonder if it's, and I don't see the Five of Pentacles here, but I do wonder if there's like a lack mentality that you're not quite ready to move on from. Obviously, that's not a conscious decision that we would make, right? But however, the Five of Pentacles is not here, so I don't want to assume that that's the case. I want to take another card on that. I want to know what you're not moving on from. Oh, okay, the star came out. So the star is peace. It's peace, harmony, and I don't know, it's lots of things, but peace is the one that's standing out to me, especially because that was what was in your current energy. You are filled with peace, even though your foundation is not stable. And it's like you're not ready to leave that behind yet. But it's clearly not serving you to stay there, rather than moving on. Like, that's what your whole reading is about, is moving, making moves on something. And in your future placement, it's like you've got what you need to make moves on it, but you're just sitting on it. You're not leaving the comfort of the peace. Perhaps you're afraid to leave the comfort of the peace. I don't see fear here, but perhaps. So I'm going to take one card from each deck. I'll take a card of advice. You got the universe. So it's like, so the universe is the world card. It's a completion of a cycle. So I feel like it's saying, let this cycle end. I think that's your advice, is let the cycle end and let a new one begin. But let me clarify it real quick. And I say that because with every ending comes a new beginning. Seven of Cups in reverse. So Seven of Cups is choices, it's options, it's many options. You can see here there's seven cups, with each with something different in it. And this man is having to make it. But in the reverse, I want to say without making a choice. And I want to say it's a choice because the Eight of Cups over here, it's like a regression here. We have the Eight of Cups in your, or maybe it's not. Maybe your current situation, this is where you're at. You're at that peaceful position, right? That peaceful spot. And right now is the time to make that decision. And I say without it because it's in the reverse. It feels like without it, without making that decision, that cycle will not close up, right? There's a decision that you have to make in order for the cycle to end. And it's like, I mean, it feels like you don't want to make that decision, but which is perhaps why in your future placement that Eight of Cups is still in the reverse. So it goes from the 7 as your advice to the 8 in the future. They're both in the reverse though. So it's like your advice here is to make that decision, but I almost feel like it's saying because it's in the reverse that you're not going to. You're not doing what the universe is telling you to do. The universe. The God or source, spirit, whatever it is you call it. So anyways, that is what I have for you, Gemini, and I hope that helped. I hope to see you next time. And I guess goodbye.